Well, last month we discussed the rise and fall of the cryptocurrency exchange FTX and its founder, Sam Bankman-Fried. Well, a lot of people have questions about how this will impact the future of crypto. Here with his perspective on this Money Monday is Dennis Fassuliotis, president of the South Carolina Emerging Tech Association and South Carolina Blockchain Inc. It's good to have you with us.
Nice to be here.
So crypto, it is decentralized, it is unregulated. What is it that gives cryptocurrency its value?
Okay. Let me just backtrack just a second. I mean, obviously, the ideal. Let's start with Bitcoin as the first use case as a cryptocurrency, and that's the one that everybody agrees, is not a security. It is the only fully decentralized cryptocurrency, if you will. That operates 24/7, 365 days a year, without a hack in 14 years as of January 3rd, it's the world's only public financial network, that allows you to transfer value or store value anywhere in the world, for just a matter of pennies or a few dollars.
Mm-hmm.
So, this is really the people's money, if you will.
Mm-hmm. But what is it that gives it value?
Well, in Bitcoin's case, it's the security of the network, number one. It's really the most pure supply and demand market, that's ever existed, because anybody can own it, mm-hmm. Anybody can purchase it. It's the only personal asset that you can buy either one Bitcoin, you can buy 10,000 Bitcoin if you got the money, or you've got.
What's it backed by, though? I mean, like right now to me it just sounds like just a thing, just a thin air.
Well, let me throw it back to you. What backs the dollar?
Well, I mean, the dollar and other currencies throughout the world are backed with stocks and bonds and businesses.
Full faith and credit.
And it's
a reserve system.
It's a tangible exchange of currency for products and services and other things.
Right.
But this Bitcoin or this cryptocurrency idea, what is it though that gives it its value? Because I know that, for instance, NFTs. So mm-hmm. NFTs are this thing that. From what my understanding, my very cursory understanding is that gives it value because it's a thing that you can purchase with cryptocurrency and it retains its value so as long as it doesn't get sold.
There's still, in most NFTs, obviously, unless they're being used for authentication purposes, and establishing, there was recently a deed transfer up in Colombia, that the NFT actually represents, that deed as an intangible asset.
But not everybody's going to own an NFT
right.
who has
But
crypto.
my point is that it's important not to equate one against the other, because they are different, in what they do and how they actually function. Mm-hmm. Bitcoin really is based on the security of its network, the amount of transactions that are being done on it all day long, 365 days a year, the fact that it's a limited supply of Bitcoin that will ever be produced, so consequently, as a store of value, which is its primary use case right now, it's becoming a replacement for gold. Bitcoin has all the properties associated with gold, plus it has limited supply. You can't make any more Bitcoin. The 21 million Bitcoin that will ever be produced is the finite number. Mm-hmm. So as additional supply comes on the market, just through the process of the transactional verification, that supply decreases every 4 years. So you have less and less of it coming on the market. Right now we've mined about 1,900.5 million Bitcoin, and the remaining Bitcoin that will be mined, to get to the 21 million is about.
I know that, like in Central America, for instance, that cryptocurrency is supposed to be kind of a thing, but the process in which to translate it from cryptocurrency into actual pesos, there's a lot of hoops to have to go through. And is the juice worth the squeeze in terms of getting to there? Because how useful is that going to be to the masses right
Well,
now as we're built? This is, unfortunately, we're running out of time right now, but this is a conversation that just goes far beyond. I think we've just barely hit the tip of the iceberg with it.
We've just scratched the surface.
Yeah, very much
But
so.
I mean, when you talk about South American countries like Argentina right now, where you have rampant inflation, that this actually provides them a store of value that provides more certainty than their existing currency.
But FTX is also a cautionary tale of deregulation and not having control over the system. Okay, I got to stop it there. I want to thank you so much, Dennis, for joining us.
Okay,
We're
my
back
pleasure.
after this.